Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. K.A. Shakur, and I'm the president of the SEBRC, which is the Southeastern Buddhist Retreat Center. I always tell this story that the first person I met as I moved from Detroit to Florida in 2010 was Lama Losang. And as I was at the border of Florida-Georgia line, something told me, just keep on driving until you get on E, and then wherever the first exit is, come up. That happened to be Gainesville, Florida, which I had never heard of at that time. And in the gas station, I met Lama Losang. Even though I was on my way to Melbourne at that time, I ended up coming back 8 months later, becoming a member of the Sangha. He's been a great teacher, mentor to myself. He's done so much in the city of Gainesville, having the first acupuncture school. He had a massage school. He's truly a Renaissance person of our time. He's a doctor of Oriental medicine. He studied with J.R. Worsley, who's the founder of the Five Elements system. He studied with B.K.S. Iyengar and Hatha Yoga in India, belts in karate and Aikido. He's definitely our resident Lama who spent 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days at the KTD monastery. He is a student of Khenpo Karthar Rinpoche, who was appointed by the 16th Karmapa at that time as the head of the Kagyu order in North America. He's written several books, also instructional videos. I'd like to introduce the visionary and founder of the SEBRC, Lama Losang.
I want to welcome all of you for taking the time out of our busy schedules to be here, and certainly to have the privilege of having our distinguished speakers as well, and Mayor Ward. So I'm going to start with just a little prayer. You know, we're talking about community, and I think that's the essence of our view and our mission. So to begin, to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, our teachers, we invite your presence and blessings as we gather. May we open our hearts with love and compassion and deepen our understanding and dedicate the merit of our coming together, our gathering, to the health and happiness of all beings, as we've heard over and over again. And may wisdom and kindness guide our words and actions, and may all be auspicious for us in our endeavor to create this safe haven for us now and well into the future. So we'll hold that thought and create that reality. So I want to present a vision of a training, a retreat center that includes mindfulness programs, meditation retreats, holistic healing, to empower individuals and consequently communities. And we have heard how special Gainesville is, which I think we can all agree. This has a very special energy, a potency. And we are going to create a little stir here, I think, with what we're doing. So our mission is to promote peace, compassion, well-being to those we've heard, who are suffering from anxiety, stress, poverty, insecurity in today's ever-changing, fast-paced world. And we heard from Mayor Ward, and we know that this situation, this food crisis that is occurring, and as long as the situation with our government goes on, this is only going to increase. So our mission would, of course, be to benefit those beings. Food is pretty basic to our security. Having a roof over our head is pretty important to our well-being. So I think those of us here can agree that this is a meaningful endeavor. And create a much needed medicine in the lives of many. You know, the word meditation and medicine come from the same root word, madiri, and it means to heal or to make whole. So maybe what we need more than other kinds of medicine is meditation to create the balance and stability, to tame our minds, and to be able to think and to act in compassionate ways, which is our nature. That is our Buddha nature, loving kindness and compassion, but we have obscured this a little bit. You know, we often use the example like clouds obstructing the sun. The sun hasn't gone away, but we may not see it clearly because of the obscuration. And our own habits, our habitual tendencies tend to create that same clouds that obscure our Buddha nature. So what we hope to create is a place, a lighthouse, where people can come together and train. You know, the essence of the Buddhist teaching is to cultivate virtue, to avoid wrongdoing, and most importantly, to tame our minds. So this is the essence. I mean, if we were to say it in a nutshell, this is what we're doing. And it takes a lot of different forms. Healing takes a lot of different forms. And the Buddha himself taught 84,000 different ways to appeal to all the different mind streams and all the different ways that we view the world. None of us see it the same. You're not seeing me the same way. Each of you have a particular kind of influence and are hearing things and seeing things and feeling things that are very specific to you. So I also have an analogy to make. Those of you who know me know I have a fascination with Star Trek. And yes, so I'm going to make the analogy. For those of you who know me, you know I'm a fan, and you may know where I'm going with this. In an alternative universe, I'm the captain of a starship. This endeavor that we're creating is not unlike that. And I think we can make this analogy to a certain kind of way. And I invite you to consider, becoming part of our crew. But in that spirit, I stand before you as the first captain of our ship and was entrusted with guiding us forward. So I am reminded again of Captain Picard and the crew of the Enterprise who set out to explore, to explore strange and new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, and boldly go where no one has gone before. Yes, I see you people mouthing the words, so I see them in good company. So in that spirit, as the first captain of this starship entrusted with guiding us forward, but no captain navigates the universe alone. And so the officers of our board of directors are the seasoned bridge crew, and helping to chart the course, solve the problems, keep us on course to the true mission. And I passed that responsibility on to Catherine, who did such a remarkable job. And now we're at another transition point, creating a new energy. And Shakur is going to be taking the helm, and under the tutelage of Catherine, is ready to do so. So as we set our course for the vast uncharted territories ahead and support each other and embodying the values of Dharma and discovering the new forms of community, which we will continue to evolve as we continue, and helping all beings awaken. That's the goal. That's the mission. So, are you ready? So now Catherine's retiring, and as I say, guiding Shakur. her second in command at this point, to continue our journey. And Shakur is well trained and will take the helm in the new year. So imagine a place where those who are coping with stress and anxiety and uncertainty can find a sanctuary, can find peace of mind, and can work with other like-minded individuals. We're talking about community. You may be familiar with the term Sangha that we heard earlier. So Sangha is community. And when we take refuge in the Buddha, the teacher of this fortunate eon, and the Dharma, the teachings, and the Sangha is one of the three jewels. So we take our refuge in the Buddha, in his teaching, the Dharma, and the Sangha. The Buddha is no longer here, but we have teachers in our lineages who continue to teach in an unbroken lineage. So we have the good fortune of being part of that lineage. That's why in the beginning we said the prayers, to the Buddha, the Bodhisattvas, and our blessed teachers, without whom we couldn't really attain perfect enlightenment. So these are the essential jewels that really grant fearlessness, it is said. When you take refuge, it grants fearlessness. There's nothing for us to be afraid of. We chart our course, and we act with faith, and we act with wisdom, and we act with compassion, loving kindness. I think what Mayor Harvey was saying, he was looking for a word. It was interdependence. We are interdependent on one another. So we can transform the world. It takes courage. It takes discipline. It takes motivation. But this, when we look at what the Buddha taught, this precious human birth is only precious if we use it. And we have the opportunity to do something special. So I invite you to become a part of this journey. And whether through a generous donation, volunteering, spreading the word, you can help create a sanctuary that transforms lives. And so I invite you to build this together and to have a lasting impact, certainly in our community, but because of interdependence, it is the world. So welcome aboard. On we go. Join us for the journey. I do have one more thing to say, though. I was told last night, I have permission to say that we have an anonymous donor who has donated $100,000. Yes, let's clap for that. We have someone who is going to help bring us a little closer to the goal. But I invite all of you, please, to be a part of it, to talk to your friends and neighbors about it, and let's build it. Thank you.